Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Chicago Cubs baseball. Today we're wired here from Boston, and you'd better keep your windows closed. It's been raining here for a while. Schendell's been talking this over with the ground crew. They're playing games in both dugouts. And they're finally rolling back the tarp. But the break hasn't helped the pitchers. Let's play some ball. Overall, they now stand at 1 wins and 5 losses, having lost 3 in a row. This is the 4th of a 4-game set. The Doves have been shut down by the Cubs so far. The Doves take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Doves. McGann at first base, Graham at second, Thomas, the shortstop, Sweeney, the third. The trio in the outfield. In left, it's Bates. In center, Beaumont. And over in right, Brown. Bowerman is behind the plate and on the mound for Boston. The right-hand throwing Dorner. This is Dorner's second start of the season. His record, 1-0. He's coming off a win. After 1 game, his ERA at 3. He will be facing Cubs starter right-hander Fraser. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Evert will start it off here in the first, hitting from the left side. Batting .458. He has 2 RBIs, 6 walks in his 30 trips. Dorner looking in. Dorner delivers. Wrapped back to the mound, and he spears it over to first, and Evert is retired. Cubs hitter Chance. To date offensively, he's hitting .360. He has 3 RBIs, 4 walks in his 30 trips. In the box now. Dorner prepares to come home. The pitch. Chance blasts the drive to right center. It might have the distance. It rattles the wall. Beaumont plays the carom. Chance is going for 2. Here's the throw. Chance pulls into second with a long double. One down. Chance on at second for Chicago. No score. Tinker will bat next for Chicago. A right-sider. Batting third. Tinker has been hot so far this season, batting .480. He has 8 RBIs. Frank at second has great speed. In the box now. Dorner climbs the mound. Dorner looking in at the target. Speedy Chance edging toward third. The pitch popped high to the left side. Sweeney drifts back. He stabs for it and makes the catch. And that's the second out. And Chance holds at second. 2 outs. First inning, 1 on. We have right-handed Kling to bat for the Cubs. To date, hitting .250. He has 6 RBIs. Johnny has 3 steals in 3 tries. He's walked once in his 29 trips. Kling in the box. Dorner set. Chance at second takes a big lead. He brings it home. Kling started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first, setting up the force. Hoffman now walks out to bat. 2 gone. Runners at first and second for Chicago. No score. Hoffman needs to get on track. Batting .190. Hoffman takes his stance. Dorner on the rubber. Dorner now set. The runners take their lead. Here's the delivery. Hoffman lofts a routine fly ball to center. Beaumont moves under it and hauls it in. Cubs gone. The line for the Cubs. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 2. They waste the runners. Cubs, nothing. Doves coming up. For the Cubs, their record now, 5 wins and 1 losses. With 5 straight wins on the league leaderboards, let's see. They're leading in batting at 288. On top in homers with 1. Leading in runs. Leading in slugging. Leading in on-base percentage. The Cubs take the field here in the first. Schendel has set his opening slate. Chance at first base. Even at second. Tinker, the shortstop. Steinfeld at third. The outfield consists of Schulte in left field, Hoffman in center field, and Scheckert over in right. Kling is behind the plate, and today's slap man for Chicago, the right-handed chucker Bracer. For Bracer, his first appearance of the season. Sweeney will get it started for the Doves. Hitting 125. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked 4 times in his 31 trips. Sweeney stands in. Right-hander Bracer ready. Here comes a pitch. Sweeney beats it into the dirt. A Baltimore chop in front of the plate. Kling waits for it. Rifles the throw to first. And the ump thumbs Sweeney out. 1 away. All right. Boston now sends Bates to bat, hitting from the left side. Some success so far. Batting .296. Kling crouched down now. He delivers. Bates hits a ground hugger towards second. Evers picks it up and flips to first. Routine. 2 away. Now coming up, Beaumont. Hitting .448. He has 3 RBIs. He has walked once. Beaumont relaxes himself at the plate. Bracer looking home. Bracer to the wind. Cut on. Routine fly to left field. Schulte drifts over. Plenty of room. And he covers it 3 away. The Cubs retire the side in order. No score. We head for the top of the second inning. For Chicago, here in the second, Steinfeld, Schulte, and Scheckert. Here's Steinfeld to start it off. To date offensively, batting .192. He has 2 RBIs. He has not walked once. Steinfeld gets in there. Bowerman ready to receive. The pitch. Slashed into the hole. Graham to his left. He has it. Over to McGann. The throw's off the bag. And Steinfeld is safe at first. Graham picks up an error. Runner on first. No outs. Chicago now sends Schulte to bat. To date, he's hitting .150. He's walked 3 times in his 24 trips. Dorner set. First baseman McGann perched right in front of the bag. The pitch. Routine fly ball. Center field. Beaumont backs. He brings it down. 1 away. Steinfeld is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Scheckert walking up the bat. Scheckert slugging at a .455 clip. 1 homer. Scheckert gets in there. Dorner prepared to work. They're holding Steinfeld. But he's well off the bag. The offering. Punch to left. Sweeney snags it. The long throw. Steinfeld scampers back. Here comes Fraser to take his cuts. Chick taking his first at bat of the season. Dorner gets set to work on him. Here's a pitch. Fraser lofts an air ball to left. Bates and Beaumont range over. Bates says he'll take it, and just barely does. A little snow cone in his glove to retire the side. That'll do it for Chicago. No runs on no hits. One misadventure for the Doves. One left. They failed to capitalize on the runner. No score. The bottom of the second inning coming up. Graham, McGann, then Bowerman to bat next. Here's Graham to lead it off, and he hacks from the right. He can surprise you at the plate. To date at bat, 7 for 19. No walks yet. Pitcher Fraser eyeing Graham. Now he's ready. Now Fraser pitches. Way outside. Graham draws a base on balls. That was Graham's first walk of the season. No outs. Second inning. One on. McGann now walks out to bat. The switch hitter will be a lefty against Fraser. Hitting at .273. He has 5 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 28 trips. Graham with average speed. McGann now ready. Right-handed Fraser goes to the set position. Now he comes home with it. Taken. Ball. McGann walks. And Graham moves to second. Right-handed batter Bowerman now walks out to bat. The Doves have no outs. Graham on second. McGann on first. Scoreless tie. His average at .368. Frank has driven home 4 runs for the season. Fraser put on the rubber, shakes off the side. Now Kling is running out to the mound. They're talking it over, and now Kling is trotting back. Here we go. Fraser gets set to work on him. The runners take their lead. Fraser comes to the plate. Bowerman bruises it, heading for the gap in left center. Base hit. Hoffman running it down. Graham is around third. McGann is around second. They're waving Graham in. McGann is headed for third. Graham will score. The throw goes to third. Here's a play at third. And he's in standing. And Bowerman holds with a single. So the single drives in 1, and the Doves go ahead by a run, 1-0, second inning. That gives Bowerman 5 RBI on the season. Brown now walks out to bat. He bats left-handed. Doves with runners at the corners, no outs. Poor start for Brown. His average at .190. He rarely strikes out. He stands in. Fraser is on the slab, checks the runners. Infield back at double play depth. McGann takes his lead at third. He lets it go. Swung on. Bouncer to Evers. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2. Double play, but the run scores. And the Doves now lead 2-0. The Doves have 2 gone, nobody on. The bottom of the second inning. Here's Thomas to hit for the Doves. Thomas is still a question mark. We have not seen much of him so far this season. 1 for 2. He's walked once, 2 stolen bases in 3 attempts. Kling set. He wheels and deals. Thomas pounds it on the ground to short. Tinker is there. That'll do it. The throw in time to retire the side. The half for the Doves. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. They move ahead in the game. Doves ahead 2-0. We go to the top of the third inning. The Doves will face the top of the order here in the third. Evers, Chance, and Tinker. Here's Evers to lead it off. He hits from the left. Dorner looking home. The pitch. Swung on, line towards second. Graham back, and he makes the catch. One away. Well, the next Cubs batter is Chance, right-hander. Dorner prepares to come home. The pitch comes in. It misses. Ball 4. And Chance will get the base. Tinker coming up. Dorner looking in at the target. Dorner cranks it up. Off-balance swing. Missed. Strike 3. 2 gone. Runner on first. 2 down. Here's Kling to take his swings. Dorner set. First baseman began. Ready for a throw from Dorner. The pitch. Hit the Bates in deep left. He's chasing it down. He's at the warning track, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. The line for the Cubs, 0-0-0. They leave one. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still stands 2-0. Cubs down as we head for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dorner, Sweeney, and Bates to bat next. Here's Dorner to start it off. At the plate this season, he's 1 for 4. He's sacrificed once. Batter facing Fraser. Fraser prepared to work. Fraser brings it right down the middle. Strike 3. 1 away. Now coming up, Sweeney. Fraser prepared to work. Fraser to the wind. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Sweeney. And that's already the 3rd walk issued by Fraser. Here's Bates to take his swings for Boston. 1 gone, 1 on. Real speed at first with Sweeney on. He stands in. Fraser prepares to come home. The pitch. Routine fly ball, center field. Hoffman backs. He squeezes it. That's the 2nd out. Sweeney is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Next up, Boston hitter Beaumont. Fraser looking home. He lets one go. Swung on, hard bounce at Evert. And he boots it. The ball rolls into the outfield. Sweeney is going for 3rd. He'll make it. And Beaumont reaches. Evert picks up an error. 2 on, the bottom of the 3rd inning. The next Doves. Batter is Graham. He's their cleanup hitter. On the season, only 1 RBI so far for Peaches. Graham now ready. Kling sets up. Sweeney takes his lead at 3rd. The offering from Fraser wrapped back to the mound. Fraser grabs it. This should do it. Throws over to first and gets him. And that's out number 3. That'll do it for Boston. No runs on no hits. 1 miscue for the Cubs. 2 men left on base. They cannot add to their lead. Cubs trailing by 2. Hoffman, Steinfeld, and Schulde to bat next. Here's Hoffman to start it off. A right-sider. He stands in. Bowerman ready to receive. Dorner winds and fires. Breaking ball. Bounce past Dorner. Thomas is over. He stabs for it, makes a pickup, and throws Hoffman out by a step. 1 away. Steinfeld walks up. He bats right. Steinfeld settles himself in the box. Now Dorner, ready. Now the pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Steinfeld rounds first. Beaumont takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Steinfeld holds with a single. Schulte gets set to face Dorner, batting left. Steinfeld on first, one away. Catcher Bowerman sets his target. Dorner with the pitch. Line drive to third. Sweeney has it. Steinfeld trots back to first. 2 outs. Fourth inning, 1 on. Schecker's up. Bowerman sets up. The pitch. Grounded hard to Thomas. This should do it. Over to first to retire the side. For the Cubs, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Dubs over the Cubs, 2-0, and they'll try to add to that lead coming up. For Boston, here in the 4th, McGann, Bowerman, and Brown. McGann to lead it off for the Dubs. McGann relaxes himself at the plate. Now Bracer, ready. The pitch. A bouncer back of second, fielded by Evert. He throws in time, 1 away. Bowerman to face Bracer. He stands in. Right-hander Bracer, ready. Bracer comes to him. Breaking ball, bounced up the middle. Evert is there. Spins, fires to first, in time for the out. And that's out number 2. Brown's up. He stands in. Catcher Kling sets his target. The pitch. Brown squibs it to the left side. Steinfeld charges it, picks it up barehanded and guns it to first, but Brown beats the throw. Base hit. For Boston, Brown on first, 2 outs. Thomas up. Batter facing Bracer. Bracer focuses in on the target. Brown 2 full strides off first. The pitch, ball 4, and Bracer dishes a free pass, and there's a runner in scoring position. 2 on, the bottom of the 4th inning. We have Dorner coming up to hit. He stands in. Pitcher Bracer set to go. The offering from Bracer. Pop foul behind first. Evert is over. He's under it and hauls it in. For the Dubs, no runs on 1 hit. 2 men left on base. The score still stands 2-0 Dubs as we head for the top of the 5th inning. The Cubs will have Bracer, Evert, and a chance here in the 5th. Pitcher Bracer to lead it off. Right-hander Dorner, ready. The pitch. Bracer bounces 1 toward short, grabbed on 2 hops by Thomas, makes the throw, and Bracer is out at first. 1 down. Next up, Chicago hitter Evert. Johnny can get on. Pitcher Dorner set to go. The pitch. Evert lashes 1 to right. It falls, and Evert is on with a single. Chance comes up the bat. Chance is 1 for 1 and walked once. Frank waits. Dorner prepared to work. The delivery from Dorner. Swung on, one hop on his second. Shovels to Thomas for 1. Back to first, double play. The line for the Cubs, no runs on 1 hit. So they do not tally. The score is still 2-0 Boston as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the order here for Boston in the 5th. Sweeney, Bates, and Beaumont. Sweeney starts it for the Doves. Carrying a 120 average. In the box now. Kling set. Fraser over the offering. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Hoffman is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Hoffman chases it down. Sweeney cruises into second. Sweeney down at second. The next Doves batter is Bates. He's a left-handed batter. Hitting at 276. Kling crouched down now. Sweeney extending his lead. He's on with a leadoff double. The pitch. Swung on, softly hit line to center. Here comes Hoffman. He makes the running catch, steals a hit from Bates. Sweeney held up, and now he tags, but they'll hold him there as the ball is fired back in. Well, Beaumont up to hit. 1 away, runner on second. His average at .419. Boston starter Dorner pitching tough. To stay in this game, the Cubs need to stop them here. They're down by 2. Batter set. Fraser looking home. Sweeney at second takes a big lead. The pitch comes in. Ball 4. And Fraser dishes a free pass. And that sets up the double play. And that's the 5th walk issued by Fraser. 1 away, 5th inning, 2 on. Next up, Graham. Carrying a .350 average. Peaches steps up. Right-hander Fraser, ready. Fraser comes home. Grounded to the right side. Chance knocks it down. He's up with it. Looks at second. And he steps on first for the out. 2 down. Two on, the bottom of the 5th inning. McGann gets set to bat against Fraser, hitting 5th. His average at .261. He doesn't want to lose a plate here. Fraser has asked for a new ball. He's rubbing it up. Adjusts his collar. Fraser shakes out his arms. Batter in the box. Leans in. Now Fraser, ready. Sweeney into a little shuffle at third. Now he comes home with it, and it gets by Kling. The ball goes to the backstop. He scrambles for the ball. Sweeney races home. He scores. Beaumont hustles over to third, and they score that a pass ball. And Boston increases its lead. It's now 3-0 ball game. So McGann will get back in there. Kling sets up. Checks third. Fraser comes home. Breaking ball. Bounced up the middle. Even is there. 2 outs. He flips to first. And they get him. 3 down. That'll do it for Boston. A run on 1 hit. 1 left. They inch away from the Cubs. Cubs behind the Doves. 3-0. Boston will now face the heart of the Cubs lineup. Tinker, Kling, and Hoffman coming up. Tinker will start it off here in the 6th. He bats right. Hitting at .444. Batter set. Dorner gets set to work on him. Dorner kicks and deals. Tinker tries to push a bunt, but Dorner is able to reach it. Shovels to McGann, hustling back, and that's all for Tinker. Now Kling to face Dorner. That's right. Dorner is ready to fire it in. He brings it in. Grounded weakly to McGann. And he steps on first for the out. 2 gone. Next up, Chicago hitter Hoffman. Hoffman is hitless in 2 at-bats. Now Dorner ready. The pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Dorner up with it. Flips to first for the out. Dorner sets them down in order. The score still 3-0. Cubs trail. Bowerman, Brown, and Thomas due up for Boston. Bowerman leading it off. Now hitting at .381. Pitcher Bracer eyeing Bowerman. Now he's ready. Here's the delivery. Hard shot to the right side, and it's through. Base hit for Bowerman. Frank with his second hit in this game. Boston now sends Brown to bat for Boston. Bowerman on first, no outs. Now batting .217. Right-handed Bracer goes to the set position. Here comes the pitch. Yanked towards second. Evers takes it on 1 hop. Flips the Tinker. They get him. Over to first. Safe. Brown beats the ball to first, but they get the lead runner. 1 down. One on. Now Thomas to face Bracer. That's right. No power. Bracer is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Toward the gap. Shooting is over. Cuts it off on the bounce. Brown is rounding second. But the third base coach is on the job, and they hold Brown up as the throw comes in. And Walt has himself a single. Pitcher Dorner up. Brown at second. Thomas at first. 1 gone. And the fans are giving him a big hand. Gus waits. Bracer looking in at the target. Infield drawn in a few feet. The pitch stroked solidly to left field. Shoney takes it on the hop. Gets it in quickly. And the bases are loaded. Well, the Doves have 1 out. Ducks on the pond. The bottom of the 6th inning. Sweeney up the bat. Bill in 3 appearances, 1 hit, 1 free pass. And he scored once. On the season, Sweeney has 3 runs batted in. Kling set. Cubs playing for the double play. The runners take their lead. The pitch. He goes down on strikes. 2 gone. And he leaves the bases loaded. Bases full. We have Bates coming up to hit. He bats left. Johnny 0 for 3. Johnny has driven home 2 runs for the season. Bates settles himself in the box. Bracer, foot on the rubber. Kling sets up. The runners take their lead. He brings it home. Line to left. Base hit. Shoney is after it. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Brown scores. Thomas is around third. Dorner is rounding second. They're waving Thomas in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe easily. And Dorner holds it second. Bates holds it first. So the single drives in 2, and the Doves take a big lead, 5-zip. Here's Beaumont coming to the plate. Kling ready to receive. He delivers. Way outside. Beaumont draws a base on balls. That fills the bases. For Bracer, his 6th walk. 2 away, 6th inning. Bases loaded. Graham gets set to face Bracer. He bats cleanup. Graham waiting. Bat stirring slightly. Kling crouched down now. Bracer over the offering. Base hit right field. Scheckert is after it. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Dorner scores. Bates is well around third. Beaumont is around second. They're waving Bates in. They're sending Beaumont to third also. The throw goes home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's in standing. And Beaumont moves to third. Graham holds it first. So the single drives in 2, and the Doves add to their big lead, outpacing the Cubs 7-zip. McGann to face Bracer. And here comes Cubs manager Schendel. He's asking Bracer for the ball. You go to lefty Crow, and that will turn around McGann. So Bracer goes 5 2/3. He yielded 7 runs, 6 earned on 8 hits. Walk 6. He struck out 2. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. For Crow, this is his first appearance. He's a southpaw. Rabbit will give him some work. Crow is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Left-hander Crow ready. The runners take their lead. The pitch, fisted to right by McGann. It falls. Beaumont trots home with a run. Scheckert is after it. Now he has it. He comes up throwing. Graham is well around second. The coach is waving him to third, and he gets over to third as the throw comes in to Tinker. So the single drives in 1. The score now, hungry 'cause I ate nothing. Bowerman getting ready to go. Kling crouched down now. And now the pitch. A whiff. That's 3 away. For the Doves, 5 runs on 6 hits. No errors. 2 left. They are not in a generous mood. The score now stands 8-0. Doves. Steinfeld shooting. And Scheckert to bat next. Steinfeld leading it off. He's hitting .214. Right-hander Dorner ready. Dorner comes home. Easy bounce at Graham. And it bounces off the heel of his glove. And Steinfeld is safe at first. Graham picks up an error, and that's his 2nd error in the game. And that's the 2nd error for the Doves. Here comes Chody to take his cuts. Dorner looking in. Dorner comes to the plate. Ground ball to Graham. He's up with it. Over to Thomas, covering second. It's by him. Steinfeld is safe at second. He retrieves the ball. And Chody reaches. Graham picks up an error, and that's his 3rd error in the game. He wishes he hadn't punched in today. And the Doves' defense has been sloppy here. Their offense is keeping them in this game. Now coming up, Scheckert. Batting .250. Scheckert steadies his bat. Right-hander Dorner ready. Now Dorner pitches. Check swing. Ball 4. And he trots down to first. That fills the bases. Crow getting ready to go. Rube taking his first at bat of the season. Batter ready. Dorner looking in. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. Dorner into the wind. and it hit him. Crow's in pain, but he seems to be okay, and he trots down to first. Then that forces him to run. RBI for Crow, and the bases are still loaded. The Cubs are on the board. Score 8-1. The bases are loaded. The top of the 7th inning. Evert is out to take his hacks. On the season, Evert has 2 runs batted in. The batter stands in. Dorner gets set to work on him. Infield deep. He brings it home. Evert grounds it toward short. Thomas darts to his right, and it skips past his outstretched glove. It rolls into left for a base hit. Shooting scores. Schechter is rounding third. Crow is rounding second. They're waving Schechter in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's out on a close play. They could have held him, given the chance to drive him in. That's Schendel. He plays by a different book. And Crow holds at second. Evert holds at first. So the single drives in 1, and the Cubs get another one back. Score 8-2. Chance to face Dorner. Right-handed Dorner goes to the set position. Dorner fires it in. Chance started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. That fills the bases. Well, the Cubs have 1 gone. Ducks on the pond. Here's the right-handed Tinker to take his swings. On the season, Tinker has 8 runs batted in. Dorner is on the slab. He shakes off the sign. Again, he shakes it off. Now he has one he likes. Kling, the bat next. Right-handed Dorner goes to the set position. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. The pitch. And it hit him. The umpire's calling time. The trainer's out. Tinker's in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he makes his way slowly down to first. Then that forces him to run. RBI for Tinker. And the bases are still loaded. And the Cubs get another one back. Score 8-3. Now Kling to face Dorner. He's their cleanup hitter. The Cubs have 1 gone. Bases choked. Evert, Chance, Tinker around the diamond. Down by 5. Johnny has 6 RBIs this season. Johnny steps up. Dorner put on the rubber. Doves playing for the double play. Dorner with the pitch. Gets grounded into the hole. Scooped by Thomas. Spins and throws to second. And he gets him. But a run scores. There was no chance to get 2. And the Cubs get another one back. Score 8-4. The next Cubs batter is Hoffman. Cubs with runners at first and third. 2 gone. Solly was not a slugger. Right-handed Dorner goes to the set position. Dorner comes to the plate. Ground ball to first. McGann's up with it. Steps on first to retire the side. For the Cubs, 4, 1, and 2 errors by the Doves. They leave 2. So they score big, but still trail by 4. Cubs down 8-4. Okay, all you Cubs fans listening at home, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. The Doves will send out the bottom of the lineup. Brown, Thomas, and Dorner. To get it going, Brown. Now hitting at 208. George waits. Crow looking in at the target. Now the delivery. Grounded to short. Tinker charges. Takes it on the short hop. Throws quickly. Out at first. One away. Thomas is up next. Rarely shows power. Crow looking in. The offering. Just catches a plate. See you later. 2 down. Dorner's up. Crow staring in, ready to work. Crow brings it home. It's hacked hard and far to deep right field. Could be trouble for Scheckert. Now he has it in range, just shy of the track, and he squeezes it. That ball just seemed to die out there. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 7. After 7, it's still 8-4. Doves. For Chicago, it'll be Steinfeld, Schulte, and Scheckert. Here's Steinfeld to lead it off. You don't see Harry taking many pitches. Dorner looking home. He brings it home. It's up to the right side. McGann feels it on the big bounce. He will flip the Dorner. And Steinfeld is retired. Schulte is the next hitter. You don't see Wildfire taking many pitches. Schulte ready to bat. Right-hander Dorner ready. Dorner brings it home. Schulte pops it up behind the plate. Bowerman moves under it and hauls it in. And that's the second out. Now coming up, Scheckert. Right-hander Dorner ready. He brings it in. Hit hard to Thomas. He takes a high hop. Throws quickly to first. And he's out on a close play. 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the 8. Cubs behind the Doves. 8-4. Boston now will send out the top of the order. Sweeney, Bates, and Beaumont. Leading off, Sweeney. Sweeney takes his stance. Kling crouched down now. Here comes a pitch. Didn't mean to swing. A slow roller to the left side. Tinker will have to rush his throw. Wide throw. Chance could not keep his foot on the bag. And Sweeney is on at first. Tinker picks up an error. And that's the second error for the Cubs. Bates walking up the bat. Bates stands in. Kling ready to receive. Space on the right. Sweeney leading off. Sweeney is off with a pitch. Crow fires it in. Bounce toward first. Chance up with it. No play at second. He flips the Crow covering. 1 away. Beaumont to face Crow. Beaumont in the box. Crow now set. Sweeney at second takes a big lead. Crow delivers. That's sky to right center. Medium deep. Hoffman roams over. He calls. Can of corn. Sweeney held up, and now he tags. But they'll hold him there as the throw comes in. Now coming up, Graham. Pitcher Crow eyeing Graham. Now he's ready. Crow working on Sweeney to hold him close. Crow deals. High fly ball to left. Schulte drifts over. Plenty of room. And makes the catch. Side retired. The half for the Doves. No runs, no hits, and 1 Cubs error. They leave 1. The score still 8-4. Cubs trail. for Chicago. Here in the ninth, Crow, even, and chance. It will take divine intervention to save the Cubs. Right-hander Dorner goes to the set position. Cubs manager Schendel looking at his score sheet. Schendel is yanking Crow. Howard will bat in his place. Bats left. He grabs a bat, walks confidently before the crowd. So Crow goes 2 1/3. The game for Crow. No runs on 1 hit. Here's Howard to lead it off. Catcher Bowerman sets his target. Here he comes. Howard chops it toward McGann. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Dorner and takes it himself. And that's out number 1. Next up, Chicago hitter Evert. Bowerman ready to receive. He delivers. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Beaumont is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Beaumont chases it down. Evert cruises at a second. That's Evert's third hit of the game. Next batter, Chance. Dorner prepared to work. Evert stretches his lead off second. Now Dorner comes home with it. It's back to him at the mound. He takes a high hop. It handcuffed him. Throws quickly to first. 2 away. Evert moves to third. 1 on. It's now Tinker to bat. He swings from the right side. Batter up. Dorner is ready to fire it in. Here's the delivery. Half swing popped up. Thomas is over. He's under it. And he takes it in. And that's it. So it goes. The Cubs lose. And the Doves take it. Dorner has a solid 5 hitter. He went the distance. That's his second complete game of the season. Here's the line for the Doves. 8 runs on 9 hits. They committed 3 errors. They lead 8. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. And they leave 8. Dorner gets the win. His second. His record now 2-0. Fraser takes the loss. His first. His record now 0-1. So that winds up this 4-game series. Despite this loss, Cubs take the series. Boston with 1 wins. Chicago 3. For the Doves, the 3-game losing streak comes to a close for the Doves. Overall, they now stand at 2 wins and, let's see, 5 losses for the Cubs. The 5-game winning streak is broken. Bye for now, everybody. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Boston. Doves take this one from the Cubs. 8-4.